we've been hearing the word authoritarian a lot lately, and on the surface it sounds like, police clamping and politicians clamping down on protesters. But what it actually means is that they have a very sinister master or godlike mentality where they think that their rights annex your human rights. They have authority over you, just as a master has authority over a slave. They think that they have the right to falsely imprison you and force themselves upon you. And if you defy that authority, they think they're a victim of insurrection. So if you look at Justin Trudeau in Canada, he's imposed authoritarian dictates and mandates as if he has the right to force Dr. Mengele styled medical experimentation on the people. Naturally, the people protest against this human rights violation, like a slave defying the human rights violations of the master imposing their force upon them. So this is emancipation, but the psychopath inverts the truth, and emancipation becomes aggression and is insurrection in their mind. So what does Trudeau do? He imposes fascist martial law for not submitting to Dr. Mengele medical experimentation, and then he calls them Nazis. So the authoritarian is always guilty of what they accuse others of, because what they are doing, they're stepping over the line, and they think they have the right to step over the line. So when the opposition steps back to the line in the sand of real equality, in their mind, they're being encroached upon. And this is where the inverted truth comes from. They're real psychopaths. They think they're a god, you're a minion. How dare you defy their authority? And therefore, that justifies the most heinous atrocities and terrorism. We've seen genocide in the Holodomor, where it was illegal to eat the state's food. Eating was punishable by death. So this is their justification, to punish people for eating. It's against the law. See? They broke the law for trying to eat. It's just, and it goes on all the way through history. Take the Aztec gold. The Spanish went there, and they wanted the gold, obviously, so they have to dehumanize the Aztecs as evil. Oh, they did human sacrifice. Great. Now we get to human sacrifice all of them and take all of their gold, and we're in the right and they're in the wrong. So this authoritarian mindset is sociopathic. It's psychopathic. And it's all about enslaving others for self-gain and privilege and elitism. It's all about looking after number one at the expense of others. It's the opposite of love thy neighbour as thy love thyself. It's completely psychopathic and evil. And that's what authoritarianism really is.